Yo, what is up? We are back with World of Tanks, and you are looking at the Nomad British Charioteer, which is kind of like the tank destroyer that's built on the Cromwell platform. Now, a lot of people are getting excited about this tank, but there are one or two things that you need to know before you commit to this tank, which there is a rumor that it's going to be some kind of reward tank for a grind. So we'll find that out in the near future. There's no confirmation about this right now, so don't take my word for it. But yeah, this is a actually very low-key tank that is performing pretty well for those of you who are in the know. Obviously, tank destroyers are not that super popular among the better players who actually go for medium tanks or heavy tanks or light tanks. Tank destroyers are like looked upon or frowned upon because you know, people think that tank destroyers just sit at the back and camp. Well, not the Charioteer. The Charioteer is actually a pretty hard-hitting tank destroyer that can be an aggressive player in random battles. This tank, of course, does 390 damage. The Nomad is basically a Charioteer, and I think this will be a tank that will have a 3D skin. I think that's the whole point of them releasing the Nomad. It is a mirror of the Charioteer, except for one thing, or two things. First, it's gonna have a 3D skin. I'm pretty sure of that. Everything, all the stats are about the same: 390 alpha, 268 penetration, 9.68 seconds reload time, 2.35 seconds of aim time, which is pretty slow for a tank destroyer, but it is a tank destroyer. You are expected to have pretty slow aim time and pretty poor moving dispersions. The dispersion 0.34, which is kind of like in the heavy tank category, but of course you can improve this with improved aim and whatnot. The moving dispersion is 0.28. This is actually pretty bad, but again, you can probably run some kind of vertical stabilization or a combination or equipment that will help reduce that, making this a very formidable fighter, to be honest with you. 52 kilometers top speed, 20 in reverse. The power to weight, the horsepower is 687. Power to weight ratio on the Charioteer is 22.70, which makes it a pretty nifty tank, pretty fast going forward and going in reverse. However, the Nomad is going to have none of this power to weight ratio. The Nomad is going to have a 16.9 power to weight ratio, which makes it more of a mobile heavy tank, I would say. Like a kind of like a faster heavy tank is the best way I can describe the Nomad speed. The Charioteer is significantly faster at 22.70 power to weight ratio. The Charioteer actually moves almost as quickly as a T-44-100. You're talking about high mobility, high agility, a tank that can switch flanks, switch positions very quickly and efficiently, using its mobility to gain an advantage over the rest of the field. However, the Nomad is going to have none of that. 16.9 power to weight ratio makes this kind of like the handicap of the Nomad. There are no other buffs or advantages of the Nomad over the Charioteer. It's probably going to have a 3D skin, and that's about it, and then it's going to have worse mobility at 16.9 power to weight ratio. Now, a lot of people are going to overlook this and going to get too excited about the Nomad because it's basically going to be a premium Charioteer that's going to earn them credits. However, you're going to be a little bit disappointed because of that power to weight ratio nerf. This is going to hurt it a lot because you know, in 2023-2024, mobility is one of the main advantages that you're going to have if you have a tank that has high mobility, because gameplay is getting shorter and shorter, right? Everybody knows this. 5-minute games are pretty common now, and if you have a low mobility, low agility, this only means that you have less chances of relocating, getting new positions, getting a new firing line, finding new targets. So mobility, view range is kind of a big deal in 2023-2024. Mobility, agility is going to make or break your game. Well, I'm going to say not going to say make or break your game, but it is going to have a major significance in how much damage output you can get out of your tank. Being able to relocate, move, shift, get into new positions all the time is the key to success in 2023-2024. With all the speed that it has been built into the game, you really need this in order to thrive. That's not to say the Nomad isn't a good tank or you can't have fun in it, but for players who are searching for maximum output, maximum damage, maximum efficiency, players who are high level, players who are searching for you know, good damage output, great games with big damage, these guys are not going to enjoy the Nomad so much because of that nerfed power to weight ratio. It's going to make a big difference whether you like the tank or not. That is my opinion anyway. But yeah, Nomad is coming, and there is a rumor that it is going to be some kind of premium reward tank that you have to grind for, maybe some kind of mission or some kind of event like usual, but we don't know yet. This is just rumors, don't take my word for it. But yeah, that's the Nomad / Charioteer for 2024. This is the first review going out. Hope you enjoyed this video and enjoyed the new tank that's coming out, Cromwell based tank destroyer, already in the tech tree. Charioteer, a new version of the Charioteer called the Nomad. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.